Gemini, Cancer, welcome to your May monthly reading. Today we're taking a look at career. So if you're interested in a romantic reading, definitely check your monthly reading or Cancer's mid-month reading. Yeah, Cancer. Because Gemini, Cancer energy showed up. So you may resonate with it. And keep in mind, this is the general reading, is not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, you can always check your individual signs monthly because we talk about career there, or you just don't have any message for you. Everything's going well. Okay? If this does resonate, God, cards, okay. There we go. If this does resonate, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and comment. Share. Whatever you can do to support this channel is welcomed because it really helps it to grow. So I would be really grateful for it. Let's see if something comes out. Okay, it did. To the ground, but it did. We accept it. Alright, so let's start over here. So we have protection, wait for winter, shine from within, temptation, and motivation. Let me see just the star seed right away. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life, and called. Soul gifts and training. Time to step up. Kind of getting a little bit of procrastination here with this temptation and motivation. And I feel like you're waiting for the right time. I feel like it's a matter of waiting for the right time, but not quite like time itself. I feel like you're waiting for seeing progress. And because you're not seeing progress, you may be losing a little bit of motivation. But with that called, honey, time to step up because things are about to get crazy, okay? And with this protection, I do feel like things are getting better and shine from within. Possibly things that weren't looking as good are actually being a little bit better and getting a little bit of light shined on. Possibly in how you can do things in a different way. You may be feeling like giving up on a certain project or product or anything, or even career. Like maybe this is not what you're meant to be doing. Maybe you should just give up. And I do feel like things are about to change a little bit. It's like the moment where you surrender a little bit and just enjoy where you are and enjoy the things that you can do to make the career developed and evolve. I feel like things will actually start to grow. And with this wait for winter, during winter you could actually see a lot, and when I mean a lot, it's like a lot of growth, a lot of wealth, a lot of prosperity and abundance, okay? But let's see where we go here. What have for Gemini, Cancer? Let's see here. I wanted to come out. 5 of Swords, King of Cups, Emperor, and 2 of Swords. And this 5 of Swords, I actually don't see quite has deception. I see more has self-sabotage. Or it could be deception from other people telling you that you're not doing the right thing. If things are not growing, it's because it's not meant to grow. It's because it's not going to grow. Sometimes it's not like quite that. Sometimes time needs time. Time needs a little bit of space to grow and to get to you, okay? And I feel like it's about taking that blindfold off of the confusion and the lack of motivation and connecting with this. That's right in the middle. I feel like everything around you and even in your mind is in this Swords kind of energy, and maybe it's time to connect more with the Cancer type. Following your heart, connecting with your heart. When did you start this career in the first place? Why did you start this project or, this path? And taking action towards it. Okay, so let's see here. For Gemini, Cancer, yes. What did I tell you? 10 of Pentacles. I do feel like things are about to change. This world, I don't see it has endings. I actually see it has new beginnings. A lot of your manifestations coming true. Why? Because now time had its time to breathe, time had its time to act, and now is the time. I do feel like it's a matter of you starting to connect a little bit with your heart, a little bit with, why did I start this? Why did I do this? And you start seeing abundance. You start seeing progress because you're doing things from a heart and not from a place of I need money, not from a place of I need this or that and the other. No, I don't need anything. I'm good either way. Because either way, I'm doing things that I love. And I'm doing it because I love, you know? So let's see what else we have. Okay. Yeah, accept change. Let's actually start with your next actions here, where your next step should be change. Change things. If you're thinking in a more dynamic way, if you're thinking more with the Gemini side, maybe try with the Cancer side. Maybe try with a bit of more of letting your heart out, of letting your heart open, because now in your current situation you have this Nine of Wands, a little bit of feeling blocked, a little bit of resisting stuff, a little bit not doing stuff with all your heart, and that I feel like is creating a little bit of resistance and a little bit of some blocks, because your block here is the Six of Swords. I feel like you're holding yourself from actually moving, from actually trying things in a different way, from actually moving from the place that you are currently to another place that it's better, okay? Where you should focus on is this Queen of Swords. Not necessarily the I need to move and I need the money kind of part, very mental and very 3D kind of place, but it's more about eyes, is use your eyes. See things clearly of where you want to go, of why you started doing it. I feel like it's about looking to the past, to the beginning, and not necessarily looking ahead. Also looking ahead, but it's more about an ahead of the past. Is what was your goal in the beginning? What was your motivation to get you there? And incorporate that again into your life, okay? Because the potential here is actually looking pretty good with the Hierophant. You building something very solid, you building something very real and honest. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's also you seeing, why aren't things working? How can I improve? Try not to do it in a 3D way of why aren't things bringing me money, but why aren't I feeling motivated? Don't necessarily look at the business, look more at yourself, okay? Ooh, a lot of messages falling to the ground for you today. So we have the Six of Pentacles, Hermit, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, and Chariot. Yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about. Create that balance. Go within. Again, see where your heart is, where your Cancer side is. Is he out of balance? Is that side being honest? Is that side being heard, especially? And how can you create this stability for yourself? And that's when things start to move. Okay? But let me see that Nine of Wands in your current situation. Yeah, I feel like you want to be independent and you're doing your best to get there, and you're doing your best to possibly move out. For some of you, your biggest drive is to move out, to move to another place, and you're trying your best to just be able to buy whatever you want. I'm also getting that. You know, just being able to be financially free. But at the same time, I feel like you're scared. We have a lot of nines here. I feel like you're a little bit scared of actually taking the action towards it. Of actually opening your heart and allowing yourself to see what's inside. Because maybe something that you are doing right now, you did have a lot of passion for it and you really believed in it. I feel like it's more a matter of believing in it, and maybe now it's not, it doesn't resonate so much with you. Maybe now it's not as beneficial for you as it was in the past. And I feel like that there is something here that you're trying to avoid looking at. Maybe it's time for you to look at it. It's time to ask a lot of questions. Okay? Let me see the Six of Swords near obstacle. King of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Wands. Your Cancer side could have been really hurt. You possibly started something, and it could actually just been this. You know, you started with a lot of love, and things didn't quite work out as you wanted. You had some challenges to go through, so you could learn. There is no success without failure. So it's part of it. And I feel like you took that a bit, I don't know, I feel like you got hurt. I feel like you got scared of actually doing anything again because, I mean, if it's going to happen in pain, then I don't want it. If I'm going to start something new and it's not going to work and I'm just going to go and get criticized and be judged, then I don't want it. And I do feel like you need a little bit of healing for that Cancer side of that heart. Okay, your heart chakra may be a little bit blocked. And letting the emotions in. Okay, choosing to look that way. You're having a bit of hard time there. Let me see that Queen of Swords. More cards falling to the ground. So we have Scorpio here with Death, Eight of Wands, and Knight of Wands. Reconnecting, changing your perspective. Also, reassessing and replanning. If you have a very specific plan that you're trying to follow, maybe, you know, plans are made to not be followed, actually. Plans are made to be just a guide, and then as you go with things, as life goes on, things change. Circumstances change, and you have to adapt. And I feel like you're having a little bit of fear of adapting, of reassessing, of letting go of that plan. And maybe it's time for you to look at things in a different way, for you to get new ideas, for you to see where you want to go now, not where you wanted to go. The motivation is still the same, but in a different way. It's not about where you want to go, but how you want to go. Because I feel like in the past you could have had this very... I feel like your dreams were very high. Not that you had high expectations, but you dreamt a lot. And so everything had to match that dream. You know? And I feel like you started creating a plan of step by step what you needed to do. That plan might have worked at the beginning, then possibly it needed to shift. It didn't. Possibly things went a little bit down, but now you have an opportunity to reassess and to transform it, to redo it. How you want to do things now. Now you may have other dreams, now you may have other perspective of things. And I honestly feel like the moment you start to reassess that, the moment you start surrendering, the moment you start asking questions and finding that motivation again, connecting with the heart, things move really fast. Okay? Let me see that Hierophant for the potential. Yeah. My goodness. Emperor, Fool, Ace of Swords. Oh yes. You being the man of women, but you being the boss. You being, when I say boss, is the boss of your life. You're not letting obstacles like mislead you. No, you're seeing them, you're acknowledging that has an obstacle, you see things very clearly, you have a very big picture kind of thinking, and you see the solution straight away. You're not afraid to go towards new beginnings that are truthful to you, that makes you, that makes you feel complete and like you are on the right path. Okay, so let me pull some messages and advice here for you. what we have for Gemini Cancer. Okay. We also have ask for help. Bottom of the deck. Let's see here. Small things matter too. Think about small steps. Think about, small steps. Like, make a to-do list about the replanning. You know, so you can have everything to go towards. So maybe, you know, you have a first point that is about asking questions, that is about finding that motivation. Then you have a new step where is, how do I want to do things now? Then you have a next step that is actually making a to-do list for the replan the things, you know, and go one step at a time. You know, I feel like you have time to do things. Don't try to rush it, you know. Be grateful for everything that you are going through and that you've been through, because every single situation taught you a lesson. And also that, I feel like that should also be something that you take a look at. What did I gain from those situations? Okay, a little bit of healing. Be careful, something is wrong here. Listen to your inner child. I feel like it's the be careful, something is wrong here is that you're not listening to your inner child. And I don't necessarily feel like the inner child meditation would be necessary. I feel like it's more about you starting to connect with the child that's inside of you. You're starting to do things that motivate you. You're starting to do things that are creative. Okay? Take a step back, relax, eat pizza. Just enjoy the journey that you're in. Be unapologetically you. It's up to you. So everything that makes you feel you, anything that empowers you, that makes you feel confident, do it. Okay? Connect with that energy and follow your intuition. Alright? So Gemini Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped somehow. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.